If you think that you're being mistreated and overlooked at your job, wait until you read Masterminds from Dark Horse Comics. Let's talk about it. Hello, everyone. Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Masterminds number one. This is a new book from Dark Horse Comics, written by Zach Kaplan with art by Stephen Thompson, colors by Thiago Rocha, and letters by Hassan Otsmane Elhau. In this book, when an ambitious and troubled video game programmer dares to audition for a secret society in the gaming and tech industry composed of cutthroat, genius masterminds that promise to help their members achieve their wildest dreams, he and his rebellious coworker find themselves in a gauntlet of real life puzzles that quickly turn deadly. Are they truly smart enough to survive the mysterious game of the masterminds? So I went into this thinking that just from looking at some of the previous stuff, that this was going to be like a Squid Games or like a, the game. If you've seen that film from David Fincher, type of idea, now kind of updated to the more contemporary world with the tech industry, and it is a little bit of that. But what I really enjoyed about this issue is how we feel when when we meet our main character. We see somebody that had a lot of dreams and ambitions, and he was able to kind of, with his own ideas and with his own work, kind of work their way out and work in the industry that they wanted to work. So they wanted to make games. They were, and they kind of they're doing that, and it's like, oh, that's cool. You feel like somebody's achieving their dreams, but then you catch up to the future or the present, and you see that maybe their dreams are not really what they wanted, right? I think that I found that very relatable as far as like somebody just trying to do something very cool, like maybe make a video game in this case, but their ideas or the path to it is not clear. It's very, it's full of things that just kind of lead you astray from that. And the character being more relatable and trying to almost find a way out of that, it's what really connected with me as I was reading this. So that's very, very cool. Now, throw on top of that, all this really cool stuff about like games where you may live or die in this secret society. Um, Trying to, uh, I guess, recruit members in the worst of ways. I think that Stephen Thompson does such a good job of giving us just the little bits of the story that you need. There's some very interesting paneling, especially in the first few pages where we kind of catch up to our main character. I love the idea that the art really brings the mood into this, right? The coloring, for the most part, although there are some pages where you would imagine it would be bright, like him walking into Blaystar Games, which is where he works. You would imagine that their offices would be bright and sunny, and then you kind of see that that's not the case. That is all these people kind of crammed together in a room. And even when they get to go and do something very cool, there's still some kind of darkness to this, and I really like that as well. I think it captures the mood of this very well, and the pacing of this book is very interesting because you kind of start digging at the mystery yourself. I'm not good at puzzles or riddles, but there's some stuff in here that if you're clever enough, I think that you can get a little bit of an idea of how the story is going to go. And then, of course, having this reluctant coworker that's kind of trapped in there in this whole thing with our main character, it feels like it's gonna add a little bit of a wrench on the works of this. So it's very cool. It is kind of violent. There's a lot of really gory imagery as well, but I don't think it's anything that is over the line. And then, like I said, there's a really cool kind of puzzle at the end of the issue, which I'm not smart enough or clever enough to figure out. But I'm sure that there's people out there on the internet that have read this and that are already kind of working on it. So that's going to be interesting to see once the book fully launches. So make sure to go check out Masterminds number one. I think you'll really enjoy it. Zach Kaplan is somebody that I really appreciate their writing. I've read a few of their other things that they worked on, and I got to talk to him. Like, if you haven't read Kill All Immortals, I really recommend it. Also, Mindset from Vault Comics is a comic that is tonally very similar to this. It's also about technology. But yeah, Zach has a lot of work, and it's a very prolific writer. And I'm very interested to see kind of where the story goes from here, and how long this is. I don't even know if this is probably a mini series, but I would not be surprised if this is something that kind of rolls forward even into more. I can see a lot of things being dug from this world of Masterminds. So if you have read Masterminds number one, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.